All right.
All right. So I'm here with none other than the most famous person I know. No, I'm just kidding.
You don't know that many people then.
Yeah, not at all. Jonas Lindgren. All right. So, just a few questions. We're gonna talk about what's your protocol? Mobilee.
Mobilee.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about
Mobilee.
Mobilee, and I'm gonna get deep into this overview of Mobilee, and he's gonna break it down for us. But so, Jonas, how old are you, bud?
I am turning 28 in like 10 days or so.
And where do you live?
I live in Sweden as
How's
of
the
right
weather?
now, anyway. Stockholm.
How's the weather?
Shit, as always. It's snow and gray and cold and windy. Yeah, it's
So-
pretty crap.
So, what was your last job that you had?
I was selling TVs at a place called Elgiganten. And this was back in 2013. I started that job in, I think it was in June. And I had it for like 5 months before they realized that I was not doing a great job. So I got fired. And after that, I just told myself I'm never having another job again. And as of right now, anyway, I haven't. And I'm not planning on going back to a normal job again either.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, jobs suck.
Yeah. Yeah, it just wasn't for me. I prefer just working whenever I want to work, and yeah, not being like told when I can go to the bathroom and when I can have my lunch break and things
Shit
like
breaks. No shit breaks. Like no.
that. Exactly.
Yeah, explosive diarrhea, man. Yeah.
Okay, let's keep this a little bit more serious.
You know I can't do that.
Yeah, I know.
So, what was the first product that you, I guess, started to see success with?
Probably from you, I guess.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it must have been when we got started back in, or I did create one, like I was posting in Facebook groups, and I made a little bit of money from that for a while. Yeah, I actually told you about that method as well, and you actually made
used it, and I made like $84 or something like that.
Yeah, I think you did. You found one cool niche in that one post, and you made like $80.
Yeah. I went into the group and posted. That was kind of cool.
Yeah, but that was like it worked for a couple months with that specific offer that I was using, and then after that, pretty much as soon as I launched that product, I got started with ranking videos, which is what you told me. And since then, I've uploaded like 700 videos.
Yeah. I saw that. That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean that's what I've been doing for the last
715 videos, man.
Yeah, that's a lot of videos.
You should really put some ads on those, though.
Yeah, so that's what I've been doing for the last 2 years. I think I got started with you back in October 2015, I think.
Yeah,
maybe
that's
it was
when
November.
I first moved to South Carolina. Yep.
Yeah, it was right after the Rich Jerk.
I think that was a good launch.
I saw your video, and I know you made like $6,000 or something from that one.
Yeah.
And I just had to know what you were doing. So yeah, that's probably, or by far, the biggest success that I've had, because that's what I've been making a living from the last 2 years as well. Mm-hmm. So definitely ranking videos.
Oh, cool. So tell me a little bit about your the partners that you launched with. How did you meet those guys?
So Jono is someone that has been doing these review videos as well, and he's been having a ton of success with it. And Trevor is just a seasoned product launcher. He's amazing at doing email marketing and just getting insane conversion rates. Like if you look at the leaderboard, you'll see that Trevor usually doesn't send a lot of clicks, but if he sends like 80 clicks, he usually has like 60 sales. It converts. Wow. Yeah, it converts really well. Okay. So it's a good team that I'm launching with now. And yeah, basically what Jono wanted to do now with this course is he wanted to show people how you can actually make money from doing nothing but or using your mobile phone, which is pretty cool. So that's what the course is about. You don't need a computer at all. You can do the method with your computer as well. In fact, it's going to be easier, of course, because you're not limited to your like 5-inch screen. Yeah. But you don't have to. I mean, you can do everything on your phone. You can do the actual review videos, unless you've got like a Nokia from 1999 or something, black and white screen. Yeah, exactly. But if you have the ability to do screen recording on your phone, then you can do this. And everything is explained in the course as well. So yeah, it's a very unique course. The concept itself, like recording videos, isn't new, but doing everything from your phone, I've never seen that myself personally. And yeah, I think it's a pretty cool method.
So it's more like mobile launch jacking.
Yeah.
On steroids, though.
Yeah, that's like exactly what it is. Okay. Like everything is taught, and basically, what Jono is doing, is doing his tutorials on his Android phone, and I'm doing the tutorials on my iPhone. So
Oh, that's right. You don't like Android.
regardless of,
Hater!
yeah, no, I like Android too, but I'm just an iPhone nerd, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm just switching back and forth. I'll probably end up buying the Galaxy S9 when it comes out in like a month, and then I'll regret it, and I'll just give it to my girlfriend probably.
Just
But
give it to me when you regret it.
yeah, no, but so regardless of if you're team iPhone or team Samsung or whatever, you can do this method. Again, as I said, as long as you can do screen recordings. If you got a really old phone, it's probably not going to work. But if you've got a fairly new phone, then yes, you should be able to do this. And yeah, everything is explained in the course as well.
So, question, inside the members area, do you guys show everybody anything that they need to record
Yeah.
the videos on the phone? And
Yeah, so basically, if you have an iPhone, you can just use the built-in screen recorder. And if you're using an Android phone, I think John is going to show that. It's something called floating camera, I think, if you want to have your face in the review as well. And the actual recorder he was using is called Mobilee or something like that.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I've seen that. Right.
Something like that, I can't remember. But yeah, everything is taught in there. And then we're also going to talk about some tools. So one of the tools is going to be Canva, for example, which is the tool when you're creating thumbnails, which is super easy to use on your phone as well. And we're going to do like a really quick tutorial on how you can use WordPress as well if you want to send people to a blog, for example.
So you want to do like a bonus
that.
page, something like that?
Yeah, exactly. So it's not necessary for just ranking the videos. You don't need that at all. But yeah, if you want to like take things to the next level, that you don't just want to get sales initially from the product, you perhaps want to build a list and do things a little bit more, and you just want to go all in. Yeah, you can set up a WordPress blog as well and do it that way, but it's not required. You can do everything, just like do the recording, upload it to YouTube, and basically make money.
So what would you say would be, I mean, I guess, any advice that you give anybody to get started with Mobilee? What would be like some quick start advice or tips that you could give them to succeed at it?
I would probably say, like, don't give up if your first few videos fail. Even though I've been doing this for 2 years, and you know this as well. You've been doing this a lot.
I remember when you first got started, you was kind of doubting yourself because I remember your first couple launches didn't go well. But
yeah, I had like one good launch and I was super hyped, and then the next couple ones I made nothing, and then I got like 2 sales that made me like $300, and they both got refunded, and it was like, come on.
Yeah. I mean, even to this point, I still have launches like that, and I'm seasoned when it comes to videos.
Yeah, well, we just talked about before we started this recording as well. I had one just like a couple of weeks ago when I spent quite a lot of time as well doing custom bonuses and things. And I don't think I got a single sale, or I got maybe one and made like $10. And it happens like regardless of how long you've been doing this for, you're going to have good campaigns and bad campaigns.
Because we still pick bad products to promote. I mean, there's still a lot of shit products out there, so.
Definitely. Yeah. And that's something else that's really good, actually, if you want to build your credibility, especially when you're just starting out, when people don't really know you. So if you do a review and like you see something you don't like, be honest with that.
Absolutely.
I did that a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, don't sugarcoat everything. Like, oh, this product's the greatest.
Exactly. Exactly. Like if you're just going to be like super positive all the time and be like, yeah, this is the best product ever, you're definitely going to make $1,000 per day by tomorrow, people are not going to believe you. But if you take them and you take a look at the sales page and you're like, this doesn't make any sense, it's obvious bullshit, the product itself is pretty good, but they're overhyping this a lot, then that's going to give you a lot of credibility, because every time that I have been doing that myself, I always get a ton of comments saying, like, thanks, Jonas, for making an honest review. I'm going to buy from you the next time because I trust you now.
Yeah,
so
I saw. What video was that? Because we was talking the one that I showed you a few weeks ago, and you had like a lot of positive comments because the product was shit, and everybody was still praising you about it.
Yeah, no, the product itself, that's what actually kind of bothered me the most. The product was good. It was a solid method.
Oh, they just try to repackage it as 2.0.
Yeah, no, they just sold it in a very strange way because, it was about sending push notifications, which is something that I can absolutely see would work really well. But they sold it as a free traffic source, and to me, it didn't make any sense. Yeah. But yes, that's what kind of annoyed me the most. And I just mentioned that in the review. I said, this is actually a good method. You can absolutely make money with this, but don't trust the sales page where it says it, because it's even a traffic source in the first place. So just be aware of that. But if you want a cool method of actually being able to kind of get your own list for free, because you basically got 2,000 subscribers for free that you could put with this push notification thingy, then yeah, go ahead and buy it. But don't expect that you're going to be finding out about a new traffic source. So just be honest in your reviews. And if you do like 2 or 3 videos and you don't get a single sale, just keep it up anyway. And yes, you're going to get people that are giving you a thumbs down on YouTube as well.
Yeah.
And they're going to be like, oh, this review sucks. And yeah,
90% of those people are competitors though. So that's...
Yeah. And I mean, yeah, it sucks when you get those kind of comments in the beginning of your ranking career, because that can really
don't take it personal.
Yeah, exactly. Just ignore it, move on, do another review. And most of the time, these people, they don't even have any constructive criticism.
Exactly.
Like, you suck. And that's it. Like, okay, yeah, thanks.
And they've probably been trying to make money online for 7 years and still haven't really achieved anything. Yeah. So don't let them discourage you because they're failing. You know, exactly. At least you're taking the initiative. And that's one thing I really like about you, man. Like when I showed you the system that I have for ranking videos, you jumped on it right away, man. You took it and you ran with it, and then you made it your own, and you created your own system for ranking videos.
Yeah.
Dude,
yeah.
I was really impressed,
but that's what you gotta do. Just keep it up. And I mean, this method, it's not going to cost you anything either. Like you may if you're using it on a computer, you need like a screen recording software, which would be like $15 per year. But if you're doing everything from your phone, there's not really any expenses.
Yeah, absolutely.
So worst case scenario, you're going to spend an hour to an hour and a half maybe, and you don't make anything back. That's it. You're not going to lose any money. So just do as many videos as you can. And yes, obviously in the beginning, if you've never done any videos before, you're probably going to feel a bit uncomfortable. Like when you're first starting, that happened to me as well. Like I felt so insecure when I did these videos. And it's like, hi, this is Jonas now.
How do I look? How do I sound?
Yeah, exactly. And I kind of had like a script on my computer, and I was sitting like this. This product is called, it launches on this date. And you like look like this, and it's not going to be great when you first get started, but the more you do it, the more comfortable you're going to be. I mean, both you and me now, Stanford. I mean, we could do a review in our sleep. It's so easy, and it's like talking to a friend basically when you're doing these reviews now. And you kind of build up a script in your head for every single review after a while, so you don't really have to think. And it will just all come naturally to you once you've uploaded like 10 or 15 videos. It's going to be so easy.
Most important thing, you just have to be honest and be yourself. Don't try to be anybody else. Don't try to sound like anybody else. I mean, if you curse a little bit, then you get that audience that comes in. You know, I say shit, ass, you know, so, and my audience, they seem to like that. I mean, because I still get a lot of views and I still get a lot of sales. You know, so
exactly. Just, definitely be yourself.
You can't sell to everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
Some people just won't like you, and that's okay.
Different people, like, some people would never consider buying from me. They would only buy from you. And maybe some people would never buy from you. They would only buy from me.
I agree.
And it's the same thing with Jono, for example. He has got a huge fan base at this time. Like, I don't think they would ever buy anything from me. They're going to either buy from Jono or not buy at all. But that's the thing.
I saw him talking about his bonuses as well. You know, like they got excited about that. So, I mean.
Exactly. But that's the thing. Like, everyone is unique. And there's so many different ways on doing this. So just, be yourself. Be honest in your reviews. Don't overhype things. And like if the sales page says that you're going to make $1,000 a day by tomorrow, I would probably not even do that product because that's going to be crap.
That conversions are going to suck for you too, because everybody that comes to the sales page is going to be skeptical. Then they come to your review and they're going to be like, I don't trust this guy. He's telling me that it works.
Or it's going to sell really well, but you're going to get a ton of refunds because when people go through the product, they're going to say, okay, number one, this product by itself is shit. Number two, I'm not going to buy from this guy anymore who recommended it because clearly he did not go through the product himself.
He's just looking after the commissions. I mean, you gotta take care of the customers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody that's watching your video, you gotta cater it to them. Like, be honest.
Yes,
with them,
exactly.
It might be the last $10.
You can't.
I mean, you can't have somebody spend the last $10 and
don't do everything to get the sale. It's important that you actually think, because if you do this more than like once, you're going to lose a lot of your audience. They're going to be like, I don't trust you anymore because you said that this was a good product.
Yeah, I agree.
I looked through it and it sucked. Yeah. So be honest.
That's why so many people don't make it in launch tagging. That's why I see a lot of people recording videos and 2 weeks later they're gone.
Yeah, that happens all the time. Like it's usually the same crowd doing it all the time. And every now and then you will see someone else, but if they don't get results with the first 3 or 5 videos, they're going to stop doing it. And that sucks because it is a very simple way of making money. I mean, maybe some people need to make more than $100 per day, which in that case, this may not be the product for them because it is kind of hard to scale. There's only a limited amount of launches coming out each day, and it will be really hard to scale this to like $1,000 per day if that's what you want to do. In that case, you're probably going to need paid ads like Facebook ads or YouTube ads or AdWords. But if
that's only in the I am niche still. I mean, there's a whole bunch of other, like you could do attention, ATTN, and do Samsung release, and then you could launch that TVs. That's what I used to. That's how I started out.
Yeah. Exactly.
The first website I had was PN650 NB, and that was a Samsung TV, and I made about a couple $1,000 with that. So.
Yeah, like back when it was Halloween or something, didn't you used to sell like costumes and stuff?
Oh yeah, costumes. A lot of decor for the the lights.
Yeah,
and
I
stuff
mean you can do that from your phone as well. It's just as easy to do that. Yeah. So. Definitely.
There's a lot of money to be made, but like when it comes to IM, it's kind of hard to scale, like you said, unless you go after like big launches and you get good at it.
Yeah, if you're just doing these kind of videos, like you can make a lot of money. As I said, John has been crushing it lately, but it's still kind of hard to scale when you're relying on free traffic. Because as I said, there's only a certain amount of people that are going to search for it. And I mean, if you start using Facebook ads, for example, you can target like millions of people every day. But I still think that this is a great method. Again, that's why I've done 715 videos at this point. And you made a lot of money from JV2 launches and things like that as well. So there's definitely money to be made. And I think it's a great method if you're just getting started to get your feet wet, basically, and start getting your first couple of sales.
I agree.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I really appreciate your time. I mean, what time is it? Where you at?
It's 2:13 p.m.
Right.
So
and it's 8:13 p.m. and I've been up all night, so it's kind of funny.
Yeah. Well, you never sleep, so.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end this recording. I really appreciate your time again. This is an overview and a good review of Mobilee, and this is Jonas, one of the creators, one of my students that excelled. It's like a video ranking machine now. Yep. Thank you, Jonas.
You're welcome. See ya.